All right, we're going to shuffle this up and we're going to see how many of those turn 2 and turn 3 wins we can get here. So, has anybody gone on Mox Field and checked out the deck? And if you have you done any of those turn 2 wins yourself? Have you had any of the old sad bug action? And do you enjoy it? A sad bug makes us happy. Let's see, can we pull them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure can. Oh, okay. Wow. Goodness. All right. So let's play Grove of the Burn Willows. We'll tap Grove. We'll play Mr. Glistener Elf, our 1/1 Infect for 1 green. Pass our turn to the invisible opponent that does not exist. Ground Rift. All right. Well, we'll play our other Grove of Burn Willows. And decisions. All right. Well, I think what we'll do here is we'll play as if our opponent may have had something on the board. We're going to tap these two, and we'll do Might of Old Krosa and Mutagenic Growth there by paying 2 life. So this will be 6, 7. So we'll swing in for 7, and we'll do a gut shot and say that they had a 1/1 blocker of some kind. So let's say we'll clear that path out of the way of that blocker and get that damage in at... That will net us... What did we say? 7? Was it 7? Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Not too shabby. It may be better to have some other things in our hand. Something else, but that's just fine. So, oh, Groundswell and Frustration of Frustration. We don't have the minerals, Captain. Doesn't have the minerals to get that. Gonna be a real frustrating, right? So I guess we'll take one. Go ahead and do a Groundswell. Yeah, Smurf. So if we can get through, I guess we'll target one of their creatures if they have one out to keep a nice clear path. And yeah, that's gonna net us lethal. So what was that? Yeah, there it is. There's 1. So we'll do 10 hands, okay? Let's get the counter started. So that is a 10 hand. I'd say that would be a winning hand for us. I would say that would be a winning hand. So let's get this counter going here to demonstrate our wins here. So there's 1. Does that work right? Yeah, you guys got that. See, we got 1 game. I feel the hand was 1 there out of 10 games. So we've won 1. So we're coming into game 2, certainly. Let us shake them up. Shakin' bacon, do-do-do-do-do. Man. So what other kind of tabletop games did anyone play as a kid? Anything stupid, like The Grape Escape. Does anyone remember that? That song. What does it make 'em, dirk 'em, do-do-do-do-do. Boom. It's probably some famous Italian song. Because it's a pretty good piece of music for like a jingle for a silly game. I think we got 7. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, come on, buddy. What's the day? Whew. Okay. Well, that would be an instance of. I think we're gonna go ahead and do our mulligan there. And I'm happy that happened because this will give us a chance to see what happens and putting that mulligan, put our mulligan forward here. And anybody watching this, I really appreciate it. And I always say it, and I'm going to say it early in the video here, MTG Deckmasters for all your modern needs. I find it to be a wonderful, what I call like an analog channel like mine, where we do this fun top-down stuff. What happened there? Okay. I do this fun top-down stuff where you're using like physical pieces, physical game pieces. I enjoy it very much. It's my favorite channel. 5, 6, a 7. My favorite channel. It's similar to this, but without all the goofiness. Without the goofy. It's more of a very fun channel, but man, that is frustrating. All right, we got one land. We're gonna roll with it. We are gonna roll with it. Let's do it. We'll play Grove of Burn Willow. We'll tap the Grove. We'll play a Glistener. Certainly. Okay. Hopefully I'm sitting down comfortably playing. So I'm trying to be mindful, make sure I'm in camera and not getting a lot of glare. So passing turn. All right, that is a frustrating turn of events there. All right, if only, man, certainly. Okay. Well, honestly, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tap that. I would say they hope upon hope that they do not have some kind of blocker up. And we're going to go ahead and hit in for 6 Infect. So, 6 Infect, pass our turn, turn 3, and we get a Stomping Ground. So, what I would probably do here, yeah, I would, man, yeah, any number of things. I'll just go like that. And that will be lethal as well. That if we hit with those two, actually be well over lethal Infect. So we would have a poisoned opponent. So guess what? Oh, I forgot to discard on the mulligan. But we'll count that as a win anyways, because I don't really do discard mulligans on this. Like, you know, when I play myself, that's why I don't. Like, but to be on the, you should feel comfortable mulliganing to 5. If you have a land and something like that situation I was just in right there, I think that went pretty good for us. So, moving into turn 3 here. Yeah, I'd say even having to discard something, like any of the cards I could have discarded would be irrelevant to, I would have definitely, kept those scale ups. But, yeah. I don't think that me not discarding something for getting to is not going to matter too much in the scheme of things. So, moving into turn 3. Turn 3, or turn 1, I guess, but like hand 3. 5, 6, 7. I'm not, what? I used to be so good at it. You know, I don't know. I don't know sometimes. All right. I like it. Let's do it, right? So, let us play. We'll play Stompo. And we'll tap it, pay our 2 life. So it comes in untapped. We'll play Venerated Rot Priest. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. Wild Canter would be something. Turn 2 begins. Wild Canter would be something I'd consider as well. All right, we're going to play our Bauble. And we'll tap that and deal 1 damage to us. We'll play Wild Canter. And I guess I will go ahead and tap, do Blossoming Defense, and that'll net a poison counter, and then we'll swing in, netting another one. So that will mean that we have 2 poison counters up right now. I have just the thing to keep track of it right there. So 2 poison counters, certainly. All right, get that out of the way, and on my secondary main, I'll go ahead and tap and crack my Mishra Bauble. And for argument's sake, I'll peek there. That's just fine. All right. So we will go ahead, pass turn, draw a card on upkeep of opponent. We've untapped our lands, and we're going to draw our card. Perfect. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty, huh? I think I like what I'm seeing here, and I think we have a path forward. So we'll go ahead and we will tap 1 for a green. We'll scale up the Rot Priest. That'll net us a counter. And we're going to do mutagenic growth on our Rot Priest. That's going to net us another counter. So we're going to go right up to 4. We're going to tap that for a red, and we're going to play Ground Rift. Target creature without flying can't block this turn. So we can use that on our Rot Priest. We can use that on something over there. We have Wild Canter, which is going to be a useless mana for us. I mean, we could have played Spellskite, but I just feel like, there it is. I feel pretty good about that. I would say that would be just for Shadoogles and Padoogles. What do we got? We have Ink Moth. So yeah, I say happy things in our future. You know, regardless. Yeah. Oh, certainly. Yes. I would go ahead and say that was a hand that was favorable. So turn 3, I'd say was in our favor. Faber. A fadigdoo. All right. So I'd say turn 3 would definitely be in our favor as well. All right. And if you have to go long game, that's the beauty of this deck, because you have the Ink Moth to be a flyer to get over annoying blockers. Certainly, you know, dies to removal, but that's why we have the Blossoming Defense. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. We have Spellskite for that. So that being said, like, having those different means and delivery systems of Infect is important for the longevity of the deck. Are you guys proud of the Mr. Janky here? Look at that. I'm not even being a total goof today, right? So, yeah, in my opinion, this makes this like a very good stand the test, so to speak. All right. And that was game 3, closing out of there, right? And going into game 4. Certainly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, it's not that about her. All right. You know what? I don't like it. I would mulligan that one. All right. Give it a good shake and bake there. Shakookie doo. Give it a cut there, Tony. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, excellent. Oh, I love it already. All right. Sure. Thinking maybe going up to 19 lands with the 2 Ink Moths. So that would be 17 lands besides the Moth. I think I'm going to do that because I have noticed getting these 1 mana hands that are really good. But okay, I think we're going to... All right, I got a plan. There. Tap for 1. We'll play Glistener. And we are really going to be crossing our fingers here that on our next turn we draw something juicy. So turn 2 begins. Ignoble Hierarch. That's not bad. It's not a crime to not win on turn 2. You know what I mean? Or it's not a crime to even have to set up something a little bit. Because we have things here, we can deal with things. We can keep things on the board. In any case, a Groundswell's not much use to us. That's why I only run 2 of these in here. So, is it decisions? All right. For the sake of argument, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap. This may be smart and it may be stupid, but I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to tap that for 1 green. So I'll be, that will go away. It's got one left on it. I'm going to hit this, making it a 6/4. doling out 6 infect. So perfect. Marker there. So we have 6 infect has been dealt. There we go. Just so I remember. Perfect. All right, now turn 3 begins. Ink Moth Nexus. We have the one there. Okay. Just fine, just fine. So a land entered the battlefield. I'm really happy I did that. Again, wishing I had something. But we'll tap this for green, and it loses its counters. But I guess we'll hit Groundswell here, and then that will swing in and is going to complete our infect damage. But there's probably going to be a blocker there. That probably will not go that way with an opponent. But for the sake of what we're doing here, I think that goes pretty good. Quite a stuffy nose today. I don't know what it is. I went into the grocery store and there was like a bunch of lilies and stuff. And I was like, oh, those look pretty. And oh my goodness, man. Stuck my head into the wrong lily thing there, I think. Because, man, have I been sneezing like crazy today. It's not hay fever either, because I say hey all the time. Hey, 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 hey. So nothing is affecting my haze. All right. So I'd say that was a success. Let's move on to turn 5. Okay, shooting right along here. Yeah, I've been doing this on Moxfield a bit, and quite fun. It's nice not having to keep shuffling. 1, 2. I will say, I took these. I use on these. These are sleeves from Commander deck. My old Selvala was using these for a while, so these are well worn, and I had extra ones, so I replaced the bad ones. But I do like using these smaller decks with these used sleeves because they slide so nice compared to the big Commander deck. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. And how do we feel about it? Well, we feel good. So patience. And this we will just play as this is a forest today. So we'll play Ink Moth Nexus, because I know in a couple of videos I was using this as a Grove of the Burn Willow proxy, but I have one on the way. I just got to go pick it up from my LGS. So, all right, we play Ink Moth. I guess we'll pass turn to our... All right, excellent. Oh, when we pulled a Glistener, we'll play our Forest. And I think for the sake of doing, well, yeah, I think we're going to need to be thinking about some mana. So we're going to tap a green, and we're going to play Ignoble Hierarch. And we're going to pass. Okay. Ooh, Grove of the Burn Willows. Speak of the devil. All right. So, are you not entertained? This is what we want. Let's go ahead. We will do 1. We'll pay for our Venerated Rot Priest to come out. We'll tap another. We'll transform the Ink Moth into the Blink Moth artifact with Infect. We'll tap our Hierarch, and we're going to transform it into a flying worm. A winged worm. Things get awkward here, I know. A worm with wings. Sorry about that movement there. Trying to keep mindful of what's going on here. So we have our 6/4 worm with wings is going to be swinging in for 7. And we've cast a spell on it, so that will be 8. Boy howdy. That's not going to do lethal infect, but let us see what the next pull brings here, because we haven't yet decided. A lot of things can happen despite. So hopefully we get some kind of instant. All right, Wild Canter. All right. So going into turn 4, yeah, I think I would go ahead. probably go ahead and tap this, bring that out again. I would probably pay 2 life. I'd gut shot this to net 1 more poison counter there. And I'd swing in with the ink. So I would say, yeah, that's a favorable turn. I mean, yeah, well, could we lose? Certainly. Certainly, certainly. So I would say, 1 second here. There it is. Okay, I'm just trying to keep track. Okay, so moving into turn 6. All right, we've got 5 favorable turns. I'm not going to call them all wins, but I'm going to say favorably for consistency's sake, we got good things in our hands. We were not like, oh, this is really a terrible situation. There's no like, which I did come into using just Gruul Storm Infect, where it was just the Rot Priests playing with just like a Rot Priest and going that route of Storm. It's not like this at all. I would say, like, if somebody's watching this and saying, hey, I'm going to cut this, cut that, and go full Storm, don't do it, because it's not going to do what this does for you, I don't think. Like, this kind of, this is like a consistent kind of like beater that wants to stick around. Whereas, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't tell anybody how to play something, but I'd just go Gruul Storm. If it was Gruul you wanted to do and you wanted to do Storm, I'd cut that Infect. Or if you were going to go Infect route, I'd make sure and do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Crossy the finger. All right, you know what? I do not love it. So my rule is if I don't have something that's going to do Infect, I'm mulligan. So we are going to mulligan. Just like last time, same rules apply. Unless it's like a totally like, you know, let's see here. I think that's good. Perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Wow. I feel like we're not going to mulligan. So this one may not go in our favor, but you know what? We're going to do this anyway. So we're going to do Stomping Ground. And there's no reason to do... yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to let that enters the battlefield. You may pay 2 life. We're not going to say, because it's not advantageous to us at all. We'll play a Mishra Bauble and tap and sack. We'll take a peek, and we're going to be in a Noble Eric. So we'll pass the turn, and on their upkeep, of course, we'll draw the Herarch, which is good. It's a creature. So untap and draw. Look at that. There's 2 of them in the deck, and we got both of them right next to each other. Isn't that crazy? All right. So, yeah, we'll play one. Okay. For the sake of funsies, here we go. Copper line. Sure, why not? Bang. Herarch. Excellent. Pass turn. Back around. Turn 3 begins. Mishra's Bauble. It's okay, Bubba. All right, we have a little noisy dog here today. And Mishra's Bauble. Sacrifice Mishra's Bauble. Which we're definitely going to be doing that. Man, these dogs. All right, well, what are we at? We're at turn 6. I don't think anybody's here, but we'll just go ahead and keep playing until some noise happens. But I may have to cut out. Anyways, we'll get rid of that on our secondary main and take a peek here. Pass the turn. Draw our opponent's upkeep. Comes back to us. All right. And yes. Well. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that this one did not go in our favor. Even though we have the Rot Priest, like, we can get him out there, but this Rot Priest is going to be countered. I don't feel good about it not being countered. I'm going to say that this round is going to go not in our favor. Just because this late, getting that Rot Priest out, it's a good to draw it, but this late, I don't have a Blossoming Defense. It's getting countered. So we will go ahead and say that did not go in our favor. So that is 5 in our favor and 6 not. So right now, we are at 5 out of going into 7 here. Let's see how she goes for us, right? Cut it again, and give it a push, and cut it again. Come on there, fates, be with us. Going into 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Much better, but we got a problem because we don't have any land. Wow, but we got 2 glisses. All right, so that will be all that fancy shuffling, and look what we did. All right. Much shuffling as I did. We'll just do 3. Just do 3. All right. Push, push, push. All right. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes even a dinosaur. Man, you... All right, we're going to roll it. We are going to roll that. Roll that beautiful bean footage. And I guess we're going to dump out this one. We're going to go ahead and do our mulligan discard because that shake and bake. All right, we're going to play Ink Moth. And we're going to pass our turn. Oh, thank you. All right, excellent. So, okay. We're going to tap 1. Gosh, it's a thinker here. I'm going to play Glistener Elf. All right. Pass turn. Turn 3 begins. All right. Oh, Grove of the Burnsies. All right. All right. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So I think what we are going to do, we're going to tap 1. We're going to transform here. Okay. We're going to tap this for Groundswell, and we're going to go +4/+4 to the Ink Moth, creating a 5/5 Blink Moth. So that will be 5 Infect coming there. And we're going to go +2/+2 until end of turn. So 3. That's going to be 8 Infect damage. If we would have played the Hierarch, that Exalted wouldn't have got us as much damage. Trying to think now. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're at 8 Infect. No matter how I played that, a Rot Priest probably could have got us there. If there was a Rot Priest on the board, that would have gotten that too. And that's a good demonstration of how Rot Priest really helps us. So let's go ahead and see what the next card is. It's a bauble. It's a bauble. All right, and we'll pull one more. It's Mutagenic Growth. So certainly we could say we cracked our bauble, got a spell skite. Yeah, basically, I'm saying on one of those turns, let's say we played the Hierarch, untap, upkeep of our current turn, play there. We can hit Muta for 3, and that'll take us home. So I would say that's definitely a favorable game in our part. So we're going to move that counter to 6. Oh, no, that's not going to work. All right, shoot, man. Oh, okay, 6 is looking at me. So 6 out of 7. Moving into turn 8. Let's shuffle them up, guys. All right, I'm feeling good about that. So we're 1 game, did not go in our favor. It was real beneficial, and we had to kind of cross our fingers there on a mulligan. But you know what? I feel good about that. All right. How about them apples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got the bug, we got gliss, we got a gemstone, and we got a stomp stomp. So guess what we're gonna do? Should we go gliss route or should we go plague stinger route? Should we do that sad bug? Nah. Let's go get it. Let's close it out. So that's gonna come in untapped. We're gonna pay that fee, pay that life, right? We're gonna play gliss. We're gonna pass that turn. We're gonna draw that card on our. Got spell skite, kind of useless to us at the Momo. Played that. All right. So, let's do some math here. Yeah, surely. This is what I'm saying now. We're going to play the patient game. Play the patient game. We're going to tap these two. We're going to play Plague Stinger. Stinger. Pass. Come back. All right. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to tap 1. I'm going to scale up our bug. 6/4 flying worm. A worm with wings. Very interesting. So there's 6 damage. We will mutagenic growth our glistener elf, making it a 3/3. So that is going to be 9. And this is, again, in a real game, like I guarantee there's going to be something there. So we're going to do ground rift, targeting something using just ground rifts. Target creature without flying can't block this turn. In the storm, if there's anything else, we're going to target that too, so we can get 9 infect damage in. So say these stick around. There's no... Heck, we can say draw a card. Oh, we got blossoming defense. Perfect. So this will close us out. That'll be poison, poison, poison all day. So that would go in our favor, I'd say. So, let's see here. So, yep, there we are. We're at 7. Like, there was the 6. We're going to 7. So 7 games out of 8 games in our favor. And we're moving into game 9. All right. And will game 10, when we close it out, I'd really kind of like to see more of some Rot Priest so I could show you guys this, halfsies storm win, which it is. The Rot Priest does it. Do you see on those ones? Twice there at least. If I would have had a Rot Priest on there, we could have closed it off a turn or 2 early. So that's something to think about. All right, we need some fun here. We need some luck on our side. We're gonna bring little Tony there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, all right. Boom. Yeah. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. So we're gonna play the cop. We're gonna tap the cop. We're gonna play the gliss. We're going to play the bob. We're going to pop the bob. We're going to put the bob away. We're going to peek at ours because there's nothing else to peek at. That's something good. That's what we're peeking at. We like to see it. Whoops, I'm out of frame. Okay, so there we got Croson. So we peeked. We pass turn. Their upkeep, we draw. Returns to us. Turn 2 begins. Draw, and it's a bauble. And you know what? I don't think we're going to need this bauble. I really do not. I think we can get on without it. So let's try this. Ding dang Duffy. We're gonna be at 9. So this will put us at 9. So just for fun, we'll go ahead and say, all right, so mutas. So that's a 5/5. Now it's a 9/9. 9/9. And we'll hit for 9 infect. Hello, sweetie. So that's going to be 9 infect. So we'll pass turn, put away all that. We got Copperline Gorge. And certainly, I'd say that's in our favor. So there's 8 out of 9 going our way. There's 8. So going into game 10. Going into game 10 to lead us out. Poopy doopy. All right. yeah, I think this is gonna this kind of shows what you're gonna be doing with this. For the most part, it's a team of infectious people and an elf and bug, and they work together to deliver infection in a very timely fashion to those that need infection. And again, here, I know I'm a fan, but MTG Deckmasters, check it out. Get on there, like the guy's videos. 7. All right, Venerated Rot Priest. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go this route. All right, we'll do Stomp. We'll play Ven. We'll pass turn, right? And come back to us, draw the card, play the card, move the thing, play the plague of sting, pass it a turn, come back, okay, I gotta quit that. I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyways, gut shot, perfect. All right. So, turn 3, play our land, sure. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna tap our green. We're gonna scale up the bug. It's a 6/4 flying worm hamburgers. So there's 6 damage. We scaled it up, so it's actually 7 because the Rot Priest is gonna react. And I say we'll pay 2 red, play 2 ground rifts, play a gut shot to get that extra bit. And sure, I mean, we should have played the gut shot first, but in any case, yeah, that's going to be lethal. So turn 10. Unbelievable. Thank you, deck. I'm really happy with the way this video went. To be honest with you guys, this is the second video I made like this. And I wasn't happy with the other one, and I'm really happy with this one. So we're going to go ahead and put this one up. The other one I was happy with, but dang it, I was doing some deck reveal, and I didn't realize I had my camera down. Low. You know, like a rider. Low rider. Low. So I had to jack it up, man. So we could have the whole thing. I was like watching it to like review it. I'm like, buddy, this is like, what you doing, man? It was very comical. Like the dude here, it was like, just to show you, I'll show you. We'll do it. You want to see? It was like this. So I was like this. I'm like, I'm going to play the Mishra's Bauble here. Okay, I'm going to tap that land. I'm going to tap this land. Got 2 floating. We're going to play Spellskite here. And I'll pass the turn and we'll... It was like, it was just awful. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Go out there and copy this deck and let people laugh at you, and your friends will say, who told you to do that? And tell them who told you to do's.